Welcome. How does your higher self see this future situation is today's timeless pick a card. Today we have three options. Option 1 on the left, option 2 in the middle, option 3 on the right hand side. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are below. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. Welcome everyone who chose this card, Apocalypsis. This is going to be your reading about how your future self feels about this future situation or this situation in the future. All right, so we have the number 50, 60, 74, the number 74, and the number 11. All right, so it could be that on a conscious level, in a 3D material level, you feel that this could be chaotic. There's a certain anxiety around the unknown here, the fear around the fact that this could be somewhat apocalyptic. This could be involving something about removing the veil of deception here. You may feel a little bit hopeless right now. You could be worried that you could be going through a particularly painful time right now, and you could be worried that if you see beyond the deception or if you see the truth about something, it will be chaos. But at the same time, you really, really want guidance. You really want the unknown to become known, and you could have a concern around the apocalypsis. End times, apocalyptic times could be something that is on your mind. But let's see how your higher self feels about the situation in the future. Mind you, if this does not resonate, what I just said, you can go ahead and choose another option. Ooh, wow. So the ones that fall to the floor, I am not using them. They just excluded themselves. So how does your future self feel, your higher self feel about this situation in the future? Things being kept in the dark, being revealed, being seen, being brought to the light. How does your higher self feel about the situation in the future, please? How does your higher self feel about this situation in the future? Okay. We have the Lover. And we have the number 17 as well as the number 8. So this situation could in some way encompass matters of the heart, a beloved, or something that you're devoted to. It could be about a connection, or it could be about an attachment, okay, or an obsession. For some of you, this could have something to do with an artistic pursuit or music, a song, sensuality, a lover. How does your higher self feel about the situation in the future? How does your higher self? Now it's going to be different for everyone. For some of you, it's going to be about an artistic pursuit. For others of you, it's going to be about your own sensuality. For others of you, it's going to be about a lover, or an attachment or a connection that you have here. Let's see. How does your higher self feel the offering? So we have the number 64 now, which is a 10 and a 1, new beginnings. So your higher self feels that this is a gift from God. Your higher self sees this as an offering from the universe that brings a new beginning, that is long-lasting, prosperous, and stable. Because we do have the number 8 here, and a new long-lasting, prosperous, and stable beginning. So a gift from the universe. That's how your higher self sees this future situation, is that this is a gift from the universe for a new beginning. So it's almost saying that your fears in the present moment could be getting the best of you, but your intuition knows deep down that this is a gift from God. This is a gift from the universe. This is a chance for a new beginning, something that is long-lasting and prosperous and stable. This, if you're coming here asking about a lover, that's what this is about. If this is about an artistic pursuit, that's what this is about. If this is something that you've been devoting your time and your heart toward, and it's something that you feel in your heart space, this is something of a gift and a present of a new beginning that is long-lasting, prosperous, and stable. So it's not showing chaos. It's not showing... So your higher self knows, and your higher self has been nudging you, but your fears have been interfering with your intuition, and your fears have been getting the best of you. But at the same time, your higher self is saying that this will take a sacrifice, sacrificing your time, or sacrificing something in order for this to come about. And I feel it's more like a sacrifice of time. And it's also saying that your higher self wants you to stay in the present moment without worrying about the future or being stuck on the past. Because if you're stuck on the past, it's creating fear. And if you're stuck on the future, it's creating anxiety. The only way for you to remove the fear and the anxiety is to stay in the present moment, remain devoted, sacrifice your time for this to an extent, because this will bear fruit, and this is your new beginning, offering you prosperity, stability that will be long-lasting. We have the comic. So for some of you, it has something to do with being a comedian or an actor, but that's just going to be for some of you. The number 26 could be relevant. So for some of you, it has something to do with celebrity or being on a screen, or beauty. It could have something to do with beauty as well. And, you know, this is also the Fool. So it's like it's taking a leap of faith, and it takes courage. But you kind of have to take an easygoing approach to this, like work smart, not hard, but less is more sometimes. But, you know, sacrificing your time to an extent, keep devoting yourself to this, because the way to lift yourself out of fear and the darkness is to keep having fun with what you're doing in the present moment, because that will be what will allow you, whether if this is like an artistic pursuit, it will allow you to keep creating. If this is about a lover, it will allow you to stay in that energy of playfulness and romance. Because if things get too serious, you're not really allowing for the space for things to grow and become lighthearted, and where love can flow. Because where fear is, love can't flow. And so this is saying remove the fear element. Focus on what makes you happy, what brings you joy about the situation in the present moment. Keep devoted to this and focused on the positive, and you will have a positive outcome, is what this whole reading is saying, okay? The way to move away from fear is to focus on what to be grateful for, the things to be joyous and happy about. And don't get lost in the fear, because you may lose the very elements that make you happy and bring joy in the situation and allow you to thrive and succeed and progress through love and remain in that energy of love, because this is a gift from the universe. So if you focus on the wrong things, you might be squandering the gift. So focus on the right things and be grateful to create a platform for more to come. Because when you are grateful to God, to the universe, God brings you more of the same and amplifies and multiplies the positive things you are focused on. And the same happens when you focus on, the opposite things. So that is your reading today, guys. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Thank you so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose the Judge. This is all about how your higher self feels about this future situation. The number 14 and the number 5 could be significant. The number 5 signifies change here. It could also signify something to do with communication. It's mercurial. You could have Gemini or Virgo strongly in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. This could be something about a court case, being judged, a judge, a judgment, a change, something to do with politics for some of you, or the law, okay? Something about a diplomat or a lawyer, an advocate, or criticism. You want to act with discernment. You want to do what's right here, and you're wondering if you will be forgiving, or if the system will be unforgiving or unfair. You're wondering if you will be punished or criticized for some of you. Those could be things on your mind, okay? So if any of this resonates, this is your reading. If not, you can go ahead and choose another option. This could be a civil rights cause. This could be you standing up for the underdog. This could be about forgiveness. You could be going through some complex times right now. Or maybe you're wondering if you're making the right judgment call. You're wondering if you can discern what is safe, what is true, what is fair, what is just. You really want to be able to access wise discernment, and that's why you're accessing your higher self through this reading. Maybe you've been painfully judging yourself, or maybe someone else has been judging you unfairly, or you could just be dealing with a court case, and you're looking for balance. You're looking for the right judgment, be that from a third party, someone else, or yourself. Sorry, I don't know what happened there, but the reading got interrupted as I was shuffling to see, and I was asking the question, what does your higher self feel or see this? How does your higher self see this future situation? And I shuffled, and this card came out, so you didn't see the shuffling. I'm sorry about that. My camera sort of regulated itself. I don't know what that means. Maybe you feel that you're not in control of something that you should be in control of, or you would naturally be in control of, or something that normally should work a certain way all of a sudden gets tampered with by energies, which is what I feel happened here. Very strange. But your higher self, what your higher self has to say, you got the Hunter, and the number 9 could be significant. Number 9 normally signifies an ending here, the end of something, the end of being hunted. So if you feel like you've been pursued or hunted down or misjudged, your higher self is saying you're coming to the end of that. Stay focused, stay respectful, keep your energy levels up no matter what you do. There could be someone very irresponsible behind this, or violent, or you've been poked, and someone's trying to get a reaction out of you. Okay, wow. So this is interesting. But it's like the way to stay focused on your goal, stay focused on balance, stay focused on fairness, because the end of persecution, like you've been persecuted for something, and it's coming to the end of that. You could be dealing with, I'm sorry if this is the case, some form of a predator, but it's coming to the end. There will be a balance. There will be a judgment in your favor. Whatever this situation is, maybe you feel like you constantly have to look behind your shoulder or look over your shoulder, but it's coming to an end. This could have been giving you stomach issues. Now, if this does not resonate with you, go ahead and choose another option. Whatever is judging you irresponsibly or unfairly, or whoever here is after you in some way, there's going to be a storm in that person's life if that has been the case, okay? That person will get some consequences here and some karma. So I don't know what exactly you came here to ask about, but whatever's happening here, it's coming to an end, and it's going to be decided in your favor. That person is going to experience some disorder and some chaos in their own life. It's like they're going to get back what they have been sowing. What they have been doing, they will experience something similar or something very chaotic. Some form of disorder, some kind of tower moment that will stop them from being able to keep doing what they're doing. And so the storm that you've been experiencing now is going to fade. And that person, by judging you or and bringing you anxiety, is taking that upon themselves. And so your higher self wants you to take temporary shelter right now. Find a reliable friend. Go within. Take care of yourself. Exercise. Do anything you can to lower your stress levels. Drink water. Eat good food. Sleep. It will resolve. This situation will resolve itself. There will be divine intervention here. Yes. The poet. There's something poetic about this whole thing, and you will see what it is very soon. The number 7, this has been contributing immensely to your spiritual growth, and therefore to the spiritual growth of whoever is. Keep telling the truth. Keep remaining, stick to the truth, and be calm about it. And know that things will work themselves out. The truth will prevail. And all you have to do is don't give in to fear. Don't be afraid, because that is where you will stay in anxiety. The only way this situation can affect you is if you stay, if you are fearful. So turn to God and just trust that the wind will carry this away from you. Whatever is messing with you right now, they will suffer the consequences of messing with you. It's like karma is the heart. Yes, just stay focused on love. Right now, that will get you through. That will pull you away from fear. Focus on why you do what you do, why you say what you say. Focus on your home, on your loved ones. Find your center there. Find your center in yourself, in doing what you can as time, resolves the situation. Because there seems to have been a betrayal here, and you got tangled in it, and it frightened you in a way. But you, slowly but surely, you're going to get some gentle clarity here the more you turn away from fear and turn to love. Focus on doing the things you love, thinking the thoughts that connect you to love, spending time with people who you truly love and you know truly love you. The number 31 and the number 4. 31 is saying that, you know, you're going through a lot of challenges right now, but through discipline and through love, you will prevail and the truth will be known, and whoever is being not doing the right thing will suffer the consequences, and there's nothing you will have to do about that. Just keep praying, keep focusing on yourself and doing whatever you can in every minute of your day, every day, that you are a warrior. This is interesting. You're a warrior. But don't be a warrior in the sense that you worry, okay? Be the warrior in the sense that you got this. The number 10, it's almost over. And you will benefit a lot more from detaching from the situation than trying to find a solution or do something about it. There's nothing you have to do. There's divine intervention. Just keep advocating for what you're advocating. Keep focused on purposeful action and your purpose. Things will resolve themselves through your resilience. Just stay resilient. Stay connected to that fierce clarity that you have. Don't let any threats take you away from what you know to be true, because you know these things to be true. So we have a mosquito here, so someone that could be a sign for someone. Don't abandon your mission, because something here wants you to abandon your values and your mission, and it's time to stay focused right now. Abandoning your mission is not going to help you. Staying connected to your mission and relaxing and turning to love and your loved ones and the things you have control over rather than things you don't have any control over. And give the things you don't have control over to God, and God will take that burden away from you. Trust, and you will see that, you know, whatever's going on here, they're not going to be able to get away with it for a lot longer, okay? So that was your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how that resonates for you below. If it did not, choose another option. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. Have a beautiful day, and see you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome, everyone who chose the prayer. This is going to be a reading about how your future self, your higher self, feels about this future situation. So the number 65 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 11. Maybe there's something here that you've been praying about, or you've been paying homage to something about a worship, reverence towards something. Maybe you've been asking for guidance here. Your higher self is already coming through with some advice to offer to be of service here. That is the advice coming through. Your higher self is saying offer to be of service in some way. Maybe you are expecting results for something you prayed about or you asked for. Something about prayer leading you beyond your ego. Put your ego aside and pray. Pray for the strength. Pray for resilience. Pray for clarity. Pray for guidance and support. But there's something about ask to be of service. How can I be of service is what your higher self is a question you need to ask yourself. How can I be of service? How can I offer to be of service? When you're nervous, focus on service. Instead of getting a certain result right away, it's pray about what you're grateful for too. And in that surrender, in being of service, something will become clear to you. In that quiet, you will connect more to your intuition and your heart more than your ego. And that's when the true answers and guidance you need and results that are best for you will come through. It may be uncomfortable for you to not pray for anything specific right now, but that's the guidance coming through. But how does your higher self feel or see this situation, this future situation? How does your higher self see this future situation? I just want one. It seems like you're at the threshold of something here. The sword. The number 62 could be significant, and the number 8. You could have strong Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. Your higher self wants you to cut through to what is essential right now. It's not a time for grandiose or big requests. It's more about focusing on what is essential right now, because it's like you're not ready to ask for something bigger, or something bigger is not ready to come through if you're not cutting through to what is essential right now. So focus on priorities and the basics, basically, is what this is saying. Otherwise, you may fall into a trap or do something hasty that's not going to be good for you. If life feels boring right now, this is where you should be. It's a part of it. Otherwise, you could fall into a very bad trap. So it's like, be responsible right now. Tend to responsibilities is the best you can do right now. As boring as that may sound, otherwise, because it's avoiding a pitfall right now. Something's not coming through, or you're not getting certain results because you're not meant to, because it's not for your highest good, and your higher self sees that. So be patient. It's temporary. Eventually you will be able to, and maybe you will want something different, or you will ask for something different once something is revealed to you that you can't see just yet. Oh, yeah, exactly. I know this is probably, not what you want to hear, because something is set in stone that you really like. The way you see something right now is not allowing you to be more flexible, maybe. The number 50, 60, the number 67 could be relevant, as well as the number 13 and the number 4. What is required right now really is more about discipline than anything else. To anchor yourself in the present and your tasks. I know this is become steadfast, loyal, committed, present to being of service right now. Don't feel like, yes, it may feel like it's weighing you down and it's holding you back, but it's protection. It's protecting you. Rejection is God's protection. I also heard that. But right now, what you need to focus on is permanence, reliability, what is concrete, what you know, what is familiar, and what feels safe to your soul right now. And in a way, whatever you've asked for hasn't come through, also because your higher self knows this. And intuitively, it's like you're the one putting on the brakes, and maybe you're not aware of that. What does your higher self, how does your higher self see this future situation? Putting on the brakes. See this situation in the future. It's a dead end. Like, there's something here you're wanting that would lead you to a dead end. The number 40 and the number 4 could be relevant. It wouldn't be what you think it would be. it would lead you to a dead end. And you would end up, in a way, going back to where you are now. It wouldn't change much. It would be like a waste of time, but at the same time, it would probably tangle you even more and give you more of a problem to get out of or solve. So your higher self is like alerting you to stay focused on the present and your tasks, because otherwise you could fall into a pitfall, a setback, and something that you really don't want to have to deal with. Yes, there's something you made a vow toward here that will bring you peace. And even if it's your tasks, your daily life, your commitments, that is what you need to focus on right now according to your higher self, and that's how your higher self sees this future situation. The number 54 and the number 9. Yeah, it's like you made a promise or an oath, or there's a contract here that you need to honor, even if it's a karmic contract with a place or a job or people in your life. It's like karmic ties that have been formed, and now you kind of have to move through those commitments, those tasks, those daily, hourly things. And it's the best thing you can do right now, because if you don't keep a promise, there could be some messy karma going on here. Even if these vows were unconsciously made, and deep down, you know, your intuition has been telling you that you need to stick to those, even if it's for now and temporarily. It really is for your highest good. Now, I'm not saying any form of abuse, because that's not what I'm seeing here. If you're living in abuse in your present situation, that is not what I'm seeing, and that's not what I'm addressing. Obviously, abuse is unacceptable, and that's something you need to move away from if you can and when you can. That's not what I'm seeing here. And if that's what you're going through, then this is not your reading. This is for someone who is more like bored and feeling stuck, but deep down you know it's the best, but it's like you're praying for something more that you're not ready for, is not meant for you right now, because it would lead to more complications and would set you back and maybe have you lose things that you're grateful for. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here. So that's what your higher self wants to come through and say, and that is today's reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps bring you more. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.